When I was 14, I went to a vacation on Aruba. My whole family was there. I went with my mom, my stepdad. My grandpa lives over there, right? So we slept at his house, and my nephew was also there. And he was always the more jacked person in my family, right? He was always more developed. He was always older, so it's obvious that he was more developed, but I was feeling quite insecure because of it. And from there on, I looked at myself constantly and I was like, I need to change. I just have this feeling of that I'm less than anyone else because I am skinny. I was very skinny growing up. I was about 56 kg. I don't know how many that is in pounds, but I was like 50 kg. I actually started my transformation when I was 49 kg coming out of a surgery for my appendix that ruptured at the time. I was about 12 then. Now, 2 years later, I started working out at about 55, 54, around there kg. So my teenage years were mostly spent on just trying to improve myself. I wasn't trying to have fun. I wasn't trying to go to parties. I never really went to parties. I've probably went to only, by the way, I haven't even gone to a party ever, by the way. I'm 20 years old. I haven't gone to a single party in my life. I've never gotten drunk. I've never even sipped like a full glass of alcohol in my life before. Never smoking a cigarette, never smoking any type of drugs, taking any drugs, never smoking weed, never done any of that. And I feel like in today's world, I am living like I'm the only teenager like this on earth. And of course, there are way more teenagers and people out there like me, right? Who are not doing all this stupid shit that everybody else is doing. They're temporary fun. But I feel like most teenagers do. And I just got out of my teenage years and I just turned 20 and I realized that I spent my teenage years perfectly. And I'm so grateful about that. I really thank God every day for making me realize that my teens are very important for me to develop myself. So today, if you are a teenager, I'm glad you clicked on this video because I'm about to wake you up. The reason why I want you to see this video and the reason why I also want you to share it with your friends after you're done watching this video is because most teenagers, in my opinion, are absolutely lost with what they're doing. They don't have a single clue of who they actually want to be later on in life. And that's also the reason why they are ruining it at this current time. I see most teenagers around me just sitting at bus stops, smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, drinking. Fucking teenagers who are 14 years old buying alcohol at the store. I'm like, what type of sick desperation do you have in your head to trying to fit in with other people? It's actually really lonely if you realize this. Most teenagers are so lonely that they're trying to fit in with people who are actually ruining their lives, but they think it's cool because they're drinking, which is a grown man thing to do, and they're smoking, which is cool, like it, right? It looks cool. Smoking weed, taking drugs, partying, this and that. You gotta understand something about the activities that you are doing right now. Your fun isn't your real fun. You think you having fun by going to the club with your friends or trying to fuck as many bitches as possible or trying to smoke weed, look cool in front of others. You think that is fun, but the only thing you're doing is asking for validation. You're not having fun. You don't do this for genuine fun. You do this so that in the eyes of others, you can be accepted. So what are you effectively trying to do? You're trying to fit in. And you trying to fit in is time wasted every fucking time. Listen, man, most teenagers, and if this is you, if you clicked on this video, I want you to be brutally honest with yourself. You have crazy goals in your mind, right? You probably want to work this job and earn this type of money. You maybe even want to be, you want to make money online. Maybe you want to look a certain way. You want to look way different. Why aren't you chasing that? Why aren't you actually going for that? I realize that a lot of people nowadays, they're trying to just search for instant validation is what I call it. Instant validation. They try to do actions right now that are going to look cool in the eyes of others, which usually ends up in them smoking weed because it's cool, smoking other type of drugs, cigarettes, alcohol, partying, trying to fuck as many bitches, get your body count up. That's a cool thing for teenagers, right? But the actual fun of a masculine man is achievement and purpose. Now, most don't realize it because they don't even know what the fuck it is. In my opinion, everybody is here for a reason, right? You are born on this earth with a inherited value in you. What does that mean? You are here for a useful reason. If you're here for a useful reason, what does that mean? That means that you have a purpose. Do you think, and be honest with me, ask yourself this question. Do you think that drinking in the club, trying to smoke weed, looking cool in front of others is your purpose for being on this earth? Do you think it is? Be honest with yourself. Be honest with me. Don't shit me. What do you think your purpose is? Ask yourself this question right now, every single day. What do you think your purpose is? And it's very hard to actually think about this and say, this is my purpose or that is my purpose. It's most likely not going to be popping up in your head right away because we don't know most of the time. And even if you do know, it's probably not for certain. It is something that you think you know. I think I know what I really want to do with my life, but I don't know for sure. So it's obvious that you don't know something right now. But what I want you to realize is that whatever you're doing right now isn't your purpose. You trying to party and look cool and search for validation isn't why you are here. You are created with inherited value, which means that you are purposeful. You have something to fulfill on this earth while you are still alive. And a lot of people are wasting their early years, which implies on that they believe that death isn't real. Listen, man, you are going to die. You are actually going to lay in a grave one day. If you keep going like this, some useless validation shit, do you think that you're going to be laying in that grave one day and think, damn, I'm proud of what I've done in life? Be honest with yourself. I don't even care if you succeed in your goals. I want you to just go for it. Today I had my last working day at my part-time job that I just quit about a week ago. And a guy came up to me. And by the way, it was a fitness sales job. So my purpose in the gym was basically getting people in to come train over there and to also coach people inside. And a guy came to me, an older man. He knew that I was going, that this was my last day. And he said, I'm actually pretty proud of you. Most people don't realize that whatever they want to do, they should just go for it. The regret of you never going for it and laying in your grave one day and thinking, damn, I should have done a whole bunch of shit, but I didn't. That pain is bigger than you failing for whatever you was trying to do. If I tried to become successful at YouTube, which I'm trying right now, I'm not trying, I'm doing. What does that mean? That means I'm actually taking action. What happens if you do not take action? That pain is going to be bigger because guess what? Without trying, you're destined to lose. So if you do try, you at least increase the success rate up by a lot. So you got to realize that if you want something in your life, I don't give a fuck what it is, bro. You have your own goals. If you just go for it, you increase the likelihood of that it's actually going to be fulfilled compared to the guy who never actually tries because he's scared to fail. If you're scared to fail, because a lot of teenagers deal with this. I even heard stories today from a mom who was like, my son is scared to fail for shit. And the first thought that came into my mind is, if you're scared to fail, but you never try, you are definitely going to fail. So what does that mean? You're failing right now. You got to understand that if you go for it, it doesn't matter what it is. Let's say you want to be a professional soccer player, football player, or you want to be a professional chess player, or you want to make money online, or you want to be a YouTuber. If you do not go for it, you are destined to lose. So my logical mind would think, if you are scared for failure, wouldn't you then just try? Because then the likelihood of that you're going to fail is going to be lower compared to if you wouldn't try. So if you're scared for failure, do it. Just fucking do it. If you're scared for failure, not trying is going to make sure that you're going to fail. So you're scared of it, right? Okay, well, flip the script. Try it anyways, because that is going to allow you to increase the success rate. The people in the world who are actually successful, even if it's one step ahead of you, they have tried. You haven't. If you actually go all in with every single piece of energy that you got inside of you, don't listen to your parents. Don't worry about the fucking burnout fake shit. Don't worry about, don't work too hard. Don't chase your goals too much. If you just go for it anyways, and you put everything inside of you into what you want to do, you can't lose. You cannot lose. If you start off with a belief that you think, okay, wait a minute, I'm probably going to lose. Guess what? You are going to lose. If you think that you're going to win and you actually create this belief system in your head to thinking, you know what, I'm just going to win. That's it. I'm just going to win. You believe it so firmly in your head that you just go for it without thinking about it. That is also when you are going to win. Winners have a winner mentality for a reason. They think that they're going to win every single time. This is why they don't lose. When you think you're going to win, you're going to put everything in it. When you already know or think that you're going to lose, why even try? Right? That's the mindset that most have. If you think you're going to lose, why even try? You're going to lose anyways. But if you have one piece of belief inside your mind where you think I'm going to win, you're going to put everything in it. And that is exactly what I want you to do. No man on earth has ever not succeeded with putting all of his effort into something. Have you ever seen a guy put all his effort into becoming a YouTuber? All his effort. I'm not talking 99%. I'm not talking 98%. I'm not talking 60%. I'm talking 100%. So what 100% of his attention was at the YouTube. 100% of his investments, money, time, education was for YouTube. Have you seen him fail? Of course not. It wouldn't make sense. The universe is just built like this. You cannot do anything about it. So if you put 100% into something, you're going to get 100% out of the something that you're trying to do. The only thing that is, I think, holding you back is the fear of putting 100% in. When you put 100% in, it becomes very, very difficult to keep that up. You're going to be tired. You're going to be demotivated. Others are going to be calling you loser because you keep doing something over and over again without really seeing progress in it, because they don't realize delayed gratification. You're going to be doubting yourself because, holy shit, I'm putting all this effort in and I ain't making no progress. That's why it's hard to put 100% in. But I want you to realize this one thing. If you start today, in 1 year, you will thank me and you will share this video with your friends. I'll see you in tomorrow's video.